Alright, so here today I thought I'd talk about this because I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Second, I also want to go through some of the stuff that got announced. If you don't already know, you may have missed it because Nikke didn't officially say it, but you'll see when I get to it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. I ask this every single video, and I ask this one last time. Will you pull? Yes or no? I'm curious one last time. I've read like probably the most comments I've ever read. Like, dude, you see the comments on the last video? Like, a usual video doesn't get 400 comments. I went through 400 comments. I've read everything. Last time I'll ask, will you pull or not? I want to just see community opinion. I've gauged a lot of it. I've seen a lot of community opinion here, and it would help me a ton, so just please let me know. Are you pulling? Yes or no? Regardless of skill kit. Just ignore skill kit. Will you pull just based off of ReZero? That's all I want to know. So, help me out there. Let's hop into it. Like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Let's check it out together. Yeah. So first things first, yesterday we got this announcement over here that the collaboration is in fact ReZero. For any of you coping against it, ReZero is the collab. I get it. I see the feedback. I understand what you're saying. If you want to skip, more than welcome to. Again, I understand it from the aspect that people are burnt out of ReZero. They got enough of ReZero across the hundreds of gacha games they may be playing. But yeah, ReZero is a very used IP. It's been used everywhere. But I understand the kind of sentiment players have. So there is that. In this image, though, I did some deep diving, kind of. I was going through all the stuff here, and I don't know. I didn't see that many people point this out. Maybe my in my comments or elsewhere, there was sort of talks about it. But first things first, in this image, if you break it down, you have three characters. You have Rem, you have Emilia, you have Rom. Those are the three characters for the collaboration. That's the first thing. Second thing, yes, this is a reused art. They keep reusing it. They push it everywhere. It's kind of how they do things. Just go with it. Third thing. They do have ice particles flying everywhere, so just keep this in mind. It looks like she's going to be not using a standard gun. It's going to be very similar, I'm thinking, to a character like A2. A2 uses her sword. She doesn't use a gun. She uses her sword, which they later classified it as a rocket launcher character, correct? So with this character, it seems like she doesn't use, again, a gun. She uses some sort of scepter. There's like a scepter over here. Or a staff, whatever you want to call it. You have like the ribbon over here, you have the crystal, you have her hand clearly on it, so her hand runs down here and then runs up here, I'm guessing, to make it to the staff. So you can see her fingers like right here if I were to zoom in a little bit. But yeah, that is her staff. So it looks like we're gonna have another staff character, which somebody like that exists. So if you were to go through the game, I think she's a rocket launcher, right? Is she a sniper? No, she's a rocket launcher, right? And yeah, she is. Yeah. So Rapunzel is another character that uses or wields a staff, and they do consider this character as a rocket launcher character. So it looks like, off of speculation, they could make it as a sniper rifle. They could theoretically, right? But it seems that she's either a sniper rifle or a rocket launcher character, because again, she's using a scepter. So keep this in mind. It doesn't look like she's going to use a traditional gun. Originally, when we saw like the first teaser for like Nikke's collab with Nier, we saw like the gun for A2, so we automatically, oh, it's a submachine gun or an MG, or sorry, a AR, right? So it's that's what they're going with there. When it comes to A2, we saw a sword continuously being shown. We were like, no way they let her use a sword, right? And yeah, they used her sword. So in this same image, her weapon is there. Looks like it's a staff, a scepter, and yes, probably she's either a sniper rifle character, because again, it could be like a fine shot of pure determined ice. I don't know how to say it, bro. Precise ice. There we go. And or it could just be a rocket launcher character similar to that. And when you shoot the ice, it explodes, and the fragments count as the explosion. So something that we'll see, and we'll determine as time progresses. But it looks like she's either one of those two things. But it looks like her weapon is a staff or a scepter. So keep that in mind. When it comes to these two characters, nothing has been shown weapon-wise. Clearly, there's nothing that they're holding that can be used as a weapon. I wonder, because we know, like, her weapon is like that chain and ball. I'm guessing they're just going to give her a Glock or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a submachine gun, an AR or something. I'm thinking that Emilia is going to be like the main unique one with it, right? Again, also, just to show this to you, if you don't already know, they actually went and the VAs for both of Emilia and Rem went and said that they are actually a part of it, or teased that they're a part of it. So this is the VA for Emilia, correct? She put like the three eye emojis over here, basically saying that, yeah, she's gonna be part of this, reprising her role as, again, the one and only Emilia, correct? And then there's also the other VA, right, reprising her role as Ren. So yes, Rem is going to have the OG VA, and so is Emilia. Very cool stuff here. As of right now, the other VA, correct, has not said anything, and I never knew she's Modernia. What? She's Modernia? Wow. This is the English VAs, by the way. I don't know about JP if they confirm anything yet, but they've said it. We don't know again, but probably she's going to reprise her role as she's been Modernia. It makes a lot of sense. But again, we'll see how that goes. But right now, also the speculation. I'm gonna squash the speculation right now. I don't think it's gonna be duo. Like everyone's in my comments saying like, oh, bunny girl duo. We're gonna have maid girl duo. First, my speculation is these two are the featured units. I'm not saying anything like confirming that, but Emilia is the carry in every gacha's revenue. Emilia will carry. People consider like Emilia their wife. Literally, that is their number one waifu. So not releasing Emilia is a massive L off the bat. Second, Rem is the most popular character besides Emilia. So not releasing Rem as an SSR is a rough one. I think, because again, we've never gotten a triple SSR collaboration, I think that Rom is the SR. Are they still going to be a duo? If one's an SSR, one's an SR, you know SRs aren't viable, even if they're a bunny duo, or in this case, a collab duo. Personally, I fully doubt it. It would be such a cool thing if they make all three characters, like, or rather, all three characters SSR, but make her partially free. At least you get one free copy, or like, you know, that's like the way they do it. Yes, there's 3 banners, but at least there's a free copy of Ram, just like that. Would be sick as hell, but we'll see how they do that. But I'm gonna probably, I'm not gonna speculate on that part, being that they're maid duo. It makes no sense, because again, she's a featured character. She's like the main part of this thing. Her ice particles, because then her magic is ice. I also wonder if Puck is gonna be in here, as that's a big part of Emilia. So I always think of like Puck is like floating around, similar to someone like the Penguin or Leader's dog. Could be pretty cool, but we'll see. But again, the main image is purple, based on Emilia, so she's definitely an SSR. No coping on that one. And Rem is just most popular, so she's definitely the SSR also. But who knows? Triple SSR this time, first ever one. So far, we only have 2 confirmations that these 2 VAs are reprising. We'll see if this VA tweets. I checked her Twitter. She hasn't posted anything yet, so we'll see how that goes. But that's where we currently stand. So keep that in mind. But again, time can change that also. On that front, collaboration-wise, it's going to be big. It's limited. It's whatever. I just know that a lot of players are very mad about it. I've seen it. I get it. I get your frustration. We'll see how they turn out, like, skill set-wise. Again, regardless of anything, players, if they see that they're broken, they'll summon. So maybe they're just going to be busted. Whatever 2B and A2 was, they turned out pretty well. Double S. Over here, double S, and then double S in PvP. She was very good. I think one of these 2 dropped recently, or both dropped recently, but they were very good at the time. And they still are good. A2 is like a very good campaign clearer, a boss with parts. She clears really well. So we'll see how they turn out, these characters. But at the end of the day, though the IP isn't there, if they make them broken, because again, you saw Killer Wife, whatever she was, she turned out amazing. And players pulled. They didn't care. And just remember, this was bait for this. Just know that now. They needed you to burn some summons before going to the collab. But as of right now, though, looks like it's a staff, looks like it's a scepter. I'm thinking both these 2 on the left are the SSRs. Both of them are reprising their roles, the VAs, for the English dub. Don't know about JP just yet. Again, we should be getting a trailer in the next 24 hours. I'll cover that once it drops. But again, as of right now, that's where it stands. We'll see how everything goes with this entire collaboration. Again, players are very mad. They're posting stuff like this. Being the collab that I wanted, and there's a bunch of these collabs, right? I've seen 3 of the top posts being Black Lagoon and Konosuba, which I get it. It's not the collab players we're looking for. I'm, again, not depressed, because it's whatever it is. I still appreciate the IP, so I'm not going to hate on it, but I understand what you're saying, and I vibe with you on that one. But if it was Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I told you I'm MLBing. We'll see. Again, there's going to be no posterior. Don't expect to see any 2B assets here. You're not going to probably get it. Just go in with like the most bare minimum dog crap expectations, and you might get blown away. That's it. But you might not get blown away. You might actually be at that point, because again, it's a, like, dude, literally, this is people's waifu so much so that they won't even want that. So just keep this in mind. We'll see how it turns out, but don't expect any like assets regarding or similar to that of 2B. Do not expect it. You're going to be probably let down. So I am making this abundantly clear. There's probably none, but maybe it happens on a slim chance. It's like 10%. Everyone's already coping on it because they know it's not going to happen. There's like a 10% chance, and that too, I'm being generous. It could be 5%, pushing 1%, probably 0.2%. But again, who am I? Take care, have fun. I'll end the video there. But yeah, wanted to share this stuff with you, so I'll see you tomorrow. I also wanted to show this to you. This is the VA. I went and checked. She also voices this. Oh my god. There's also this, and that's Rem, by the way, which she voices Elaine from 7DS. I just freaking learned that. What the fudge? She voices a crap ton of characters. It's insanity. talented VA. 10 out of 10. So take care. Have fun.